It's a good morning to you. Welcome to Asake Online. My name is Zenzele Ndebele. I'm sure I are now used that this is the Breakfast Club. This program we talk about politics, we talk about current affairs, culture, transitional justice, and all the issues that affect us in our communities. And I think I want to thank you very much for all the suggestions that we get in our inboxes, references, contact people, because without you, we will not be talking to so many people that we are interviewing. It is really, great honor and pleasure to be receiving details. And this is how we end up with all these people that we talk about. And for me, it's quite important. And I think you recently noticed which site now has a membership, silver, gold, platinum. So I would encourage people to join a site membership. It helps us to fundraise so that we can be able to do the work that we do, but also it helps you to be part of the family, have more access to our offices, to our facilities, and also to interact with us more so that you can give us more ideas on what we should do. Organization yenu kati esindebeleni sesiselelane ngaphandle kwesite. So we encourage you to really take up the membership and help us to grow and to get to all the corners of the country. Today in our program, we'll be talking about one of those, for me, interesting topics that for many years, it's linked to Gukurahundi, it's linked to the talk on the war veterans and the role of Zipra in the liberation struggle. But it is quite interesting and maybe a new area that we are just starting. We'll be talking to about Don Nyelane. Don Nyelane is a former Zipra combatant, but after independence, he joined the intelligence, the Zimbabwe Intelligence Corps, where he participated in the early 80s in intelligence, and all those kind of things. But it gives us a very interesting perspective when it comes to the issues of who were the dissidents, who did what. And it also becomes interesting that he himself, a person who was in the intelligence, ended up being a victim of the intelligence that he was gathering. His comrades ended up turning against him, and like many other comrades who were former Zipras, he ended up dismissed from the army. And I'm asking myself, how many Zipras were really dismissed for some, one or two reasons? Some of them really not clear. How many of them disappeared and were never seen again? And how many of them survived? It is really, for me, an interesting story that when we talk about Gukurahundi, we talk about abazali bethu, the citizens, ordinary people were killed in Kai, Cholocho, Nyamendlovu, Midlands, wherever. But we never really discuss the issue of Gukurahundi in the National Army. How former Zipra guys were eliminated from the army, arrested, killed, abused, ill-treated, which led to some of them deserting, some of them being discharged, and all those stories. And you ask yourself, but why? Why did that have to happen? And when we talk about Gukurahundi, we still talk about justice. Unfortunately, in Zimbabwe, our justice favors the victor and not the victim. Those who have the power want to decide what form of justice we should look at or we should get. And in any country and anywhere in the world, political justice has never been justice. So I think those who in power should know that it is important that they address this issue now, because it will always be there. It will always be an issue. And imagine 2-3 generations when people talk about justice and the people who were the real victims are no longer there. So, without talking too much, let's hear the story of Don Nyelane.
So, you are right. Omunye wasithi no, ubaba lo manje sithi kuna ukuziki. Ngcono sihambe siyebiza lwana omunye balanti sivele sideploy kuma battalions wonke. Siyebiza lwana omunye njani? Oweziki engabuya etika kwazi mdala. ubekwazi ukuthini kuyabheda. Manje ubuya umuntu engimazi ebethi alo ngiyamazi yebo naye ngubani uyakhuluma lilonke no problem bebethi right kulezi zinto la, but now izinto lezi asifuna hamba lazo ngokuyanika ama-dividend information la. So lezi zinto ndoda mdala sezisala la wena uhambe, but ngeSunday usadlula izikhuleta la ubuye lapha vele sikubona ukuthi ubuye ungayekela ukubuya la ube kwazi nje ususitshela ukuthi kwikini kungaphi njengoba ngitshelile ngoba babebuze konke lokho uzathola abantu bakini bonke kungela yabona ngibe ngihamba ngabuya kwiSunday same route. Now ngisiyafika lapha ngithola nsana ukuthi kona i-unit lena kayisekho itshintshile izolo sibusho labanye abatsha, but lwana weze ayisika tshintshanga. But now isikhathi sokuthi kona mangikhuluma la vele kuyafana ukuthi ngikhuluma into vele abangayaziyo, ndibona abalanto abayinjalo efanele mangibabuza ukuthi sele lokhu la bathi hayi silanto siyazi ukuthi nifanele la leyo kule idea mayabani bathi hayi thina sikwazi lo ngene emotweni uhambe. So yona leyo nto sengibotshiwe manje. So icala lami sembotshiwe laphana kwakuyi divulging official secrets, because defense act information leyi abayithathayo lapha ku roadblock yaya kuma ngayinika ama-dissident uyayibona ndawo ngoba kwakusokufuneka andibona babekwazi ukuthi yibo abaripotayo ukuthi bona bangithola ngila lokho andibona mina ngithi hayi kwathathwa ngama-members ezethu aku roadblock endaweni enje wena batakula into enjalo wena wanika ama-dissident hayi abangitshela ukuthi balakho mina nganika information ama-dissident information ye-army ndo yiko ngitshejwa nge-divulging official secrets act ku-defense act. So babengasavumi ukuthi ngoba kakufanelanga ukuthi ngithi izisele ngaphi kulabo abekuground fanele ngithi information le yayinikani njengomuntu oyehlala esiyakiwo ndiyobona. So indaba yayicala lakhona lasenjalo right. So kuthiwa ke ngiyagwetshwa sesiya ngapha KG6 ku-court martial found guilty firing squad. That's when I discovered ukuthi no phezulu ngale there is a semblance of i-realization yeqiniso, because labana bantu lapho ngabona uZangami was one of the judges, because babegqoke iflag ku-court martial enkambe elosini eKG6. So there were 3 of them, but umuntu engabamazi ngoZangami. Labana bantu they were very fair ngoba babekubuzisisa ukuthi wena ubotshe njani kuhamba njani wena lento uyabatshela wena bakubuza ngendlela lezani eziloze ehlakaniphile, because kwagcina kuvela ukuthi no umuntu wangibophisayo was my junior yami. Unfortunately ukuthi yena wayengimzandla njengoba vele sasile lozeni amazandla lezipra. Then mina ngabalandiseli ukuthi kona ngize ngiboshe kwahamba njani njalo ngangiphila njani. So konke lokhu ngakukhuluma ngandindaba icala le ukuthi kona nganika ama-dissident information. So mina I had to put it clear ukuthi no akuzange kwaba njalo. Sasingu-3 esasingena kuleyo court from same department. Umijaha nje wayengujaha wemkhonto, but yena wayesehlala la. Then lo munye we-former Rhodesian regime la yangazi ukuthi wayelicala lani, but saphuma discharge, mina ngaphuma discharge kuleyo case, labo futhi labo ngithi bophuma discharge. Then ngathi ngiphumile lapho discharge, ngazohlala enkambeni for 2 years ngadeploywanga, but ngingasaboshwanga, but ngangibotshiwe because ngangibona ukuthi wena lapha kusho ukuthi ngigciniwe, ukuthi babone ukuthi ngiyenzani, ngiyangaphi nje, ukuthi ngangavunyelwa ukuphuma enkambeni. Then kwazi ukuthi ngelinye ilanga angikwazi ukuthi babe cabange njani, kwazi ukuthi another Rhodesian major ukuthi wayesengu-captain babalwana, uthiwa nguNtini, but all along wayengu-regimental major. Ubabalwana wabuya kimi la nalujaha lo engithi nge-South Africa lo wayesehlala la. Umuntu lwana eseZimbabwe umuntu lwana, but angathi wayijoyine njani i-ANC, but istory sakhe ngangibuza khona lapho sesilokuze sonke. Ngasasi-deploy sonke u-1 brigade. Wabethi hayi mina phela ukuthi khona ngumuntu e-ANC, hayi asumuntu e-ANC, but mina ukuthi abantu labana mina ngazalelale, ngangibazi kuphela, but mina angizalwa ngaphi la, history angitshela zona. So u-regimental sergeant major lwana sesiqede ngiyabona umnyaka oli-half la yena lujaha la wayehlala khona pha engaphumphandle, wasesitshena kithi hayi lina bafana lifuna ukubuyela ku-1 brigade. Sathi ne, wabe sinike warrant, sebesithatha impahla zethu ngene emotweni sisiya esitimeleni. Mase esitimeleni sibe sibona ama-MP asefikile isitimela singakashuki, bahamba bebuza emadolobheni ukuthi ubani lobani bakhona bazofika kithi basithola yithi bebethi yehlani. Angazi ukuthi wayeyenze njani yena, sibe sibuyiselwa back to. Kwathiwa kona no, kube kuphambanisekile, yazi izinto zabantu abakhulu, kuphambanisekile lapha bekungafanelanga sinjani sihambe. Yebona sahlala. Then from there kwase kuzovela indaba, uyabona ukutshana kwe-27 esifakane nyama Karoyi. Umuntu wayelaphana uGagisa, uStanley Gagisa. So i-27 yachayana, yathi ichayini i-27 yayigcwele abantu esasibatrene ePapa. Then I was the instructor, mina ngomunye wama-instructors. So then mina ngabakwazi ngangila information le ukuthi i-27 so because njengabantu beZimbabwe intelligence komsa siyazi ama-lozi nama-battalions wonke ukuthi kuna obani bangaphi. Then kwase kuthiwa khona siyakhonale. Then mina ngayesaba ukuthi uma ngihamba le ngikhangela ukuthi uma ngisiya le abafana labana abatrainer phakathi la kumasembibweni bafika bethini nangu umuntu ngoba kwakufuneka izikhali. Mina ngasithi no, lapha akufanelanga ngiyele phela, plan bani ngiyagula. Luckily ngangkhuluma iqiniso because by then I was a very heavy smoker mina ngokwami, because isikhathi leso ngangibhema, isikhathi libona kule Kingsgate lana inkalakathi iBhayibheli lena, mina nganilahla 3 mangingabe ngizinathela kahle, into zazingahluphi, imali utshwala kwakuyi-25 cents ipint. So kanti ngangisiba lama-chest pains. So kwase kuthiwa kona no, mina ngiyala ukuya ngapi ngisithi ngiyagula nti so kungcono ngithathwe ngishiywe ngapi eParenyato ngiye-examine ukuthi is it true ukuthi nalento engitshoyo. Luckily lapha enkambeni la unesi engangilayela owelokuzeni she was a good nurse. Boy, what efike engitesta waqala banditesta enkambeni khonapho isifuba sami sasithi khorr. Then wasembuza ukuthi uyabhema ngithi wambuza ukuthi ubhema imhlami ngamtshela wabe sithi no uyazi ukuthi iseems igwayi liyakunika iproblem ngoba isifuba sakho kasikho right. Indlela yahamba ebhalile ngisiya ngapha eParenyato. Then but ngale eParenyato wayiqinisile umama lona bafika badiscover the same thing because banjela bathi bona akuyenzini ukuthi ureduce igwayi because at least ubheme 1 a day ngoba usulimele wena igwayi leli. So yiko lapho ngihamba khona igwayi ngingasabhemi ngahlengekela igwayi khona. Then ngasila ngaye naleyo ndlela. But at the same time ngingasayanga ngale babe ngitshintshwa kuthiwa ngiye attachwa ngapha ku-2 brigade Cranborne. Ngase Cranborne eCranborne babefika bengisa ngapha Shibakane Nyama ku-27 yayisi-2 27 ngemva kokuchana kwayo. Ngikhona ngale ke ku-27 lapho kwavuka indaba yezikhali antobona ezangaphi ku-assembly point ipapa omunye umsocial agent esekhulumile ukuthi no ngale thina ngiyazobani labo ngasembuya ngizothathwa. So indaba le yabuya yavusa ipi leyane ukuthi mina vele nginjani ngake ngahambisa information leyana la ngaphuma discharge ngani. So lapha ke yiko lapha engafika khona sengigwetshwa ke 7 years.
So ugwetshwa yini martial court?
Hayi, just in normal DB. Yes, you court martial. And no kwakungase iDB no kanti ngase ngigwetshwa ngapha phandle.
Why is the court?
Nganje court ngendaba yezikhali
Ezazinga.
Hayi, anti ngangi-instructor mina. Uthi mina ngiyakwazi lapho kulezikhali khona. But ngangakwazi ukuthi izabe kwanga. So bahlanganisa ke indaba le ikaMalusalile ukuthi ngithi igugurawundi National Army yabulala abantu. So ngibangigweba 5 years. I mean 7 years. 2 years suspended for 5 years. Ngahamba le 5. Ubanana washeshe ngupresident. Lapho ngafika kone ngavalele Central. Ngahlala Central 12 months. But ngase ngiyenzi iappeal. Then ubuya appeal and after 12 months lapho ngaphuma khona ngahlala eNew Saram. Ngiqedisise isigwebo saba yi 1 month, 1 year 6 months. Then from there ngaphuma ku-army. I was discharged. Awuyazihlala.
So ngesikhathi leso you mentioned into eziningi but khuluma ngesikhathi nalali iphuma his talk yadinga ama-dissident umentionele ukuthi amasotsha kwesinye isikhathi ayewayethatha izinto i-instruction kwakuyini babekuthotha manje abantu
no thina sasinga thina sasi-operator sinje so Zimbabwe Intelligence Corps sasingena ezakhamizini ngizihlalele just to get information yezinto ezenzakala khona lapho ukuthi laba batholakala njani. So ngiyabe nginjengezakhamizi lami ngizinathela amatshwala lami lapho kunathwa khona lapho kujayiva khona lami siyajayiva kanjalo nje indlela ezasebenza ngayo nje abantu abadinga information.
So did you ever have a chance lapho la interact khona nabantu be-50 brigade?
i-50 graders angahlala layo ngaphandle kwakhona lapho bathatha khona amabhuku ami la ku-road block ambophisayo, but i-50 grade hayi angizange ngasebenza layo.
But ngesikhathi senesona uku-army ukwazi ukuthi lawo wabotshwa kwakunjani? Wawusizwa usafe?
No. Yabona khonapha so asiyo nto engayikhuluma ngiyiqede. Enye yakhona ezinye zakhona kazikhulumeki because abantu babebotshwa abangamasotsha. Liyakhumbula kuthiwa kulama Zipra akade efuna ukuya bulala upresident Mugabe eState House. Amajahalana ngababevela ku-Armadillo wizeni division asesabi lutho. Amajahalana sebebotshiwe abanye bakho because abanye bahle babaleka by then. Sebebotshiwe the entire Lozen group babe amasotsha wonke babelethwa mawubotshiwa ulethwa kuLozen ku-ZIC for interrogation. So ezinye izinto madoda kazikhulumeki la because into babeyenziwa is horrible. Ngoba babe phatha kabuhlungu kakhulu ukuthi babefakwa ebharakini so kuthiwe bachaya ibhonyebhonye. Ushuchamile you report up. So yazi indlela babephathwa ngayo madoda yayibuhlungu kakhulu. Into esazibona okunye nje vele akukhulumeki madoda. Izinto ezazisenzakala kwakunzima kweZimbabwe National Army because ukuchayana kwe-Zipra lezandla sebe-integrate ku-National Army kwakukhoza i-problem enkulu steering because ma kuthiwa i-unit ethile ichayene, it's obviously i-case yonke ngama-Zipra achaya amazandla. You see? So ma ungumZipra babe ukukhangela lelani ilihlo elinjani. Vele sasihlezi nzima ku-National Army. Sesithole nzima. Yiko abanye bethu bachiya phela babaleka bathi ngcono sizifele ukuthi sichayane. Yiko babahlambuka. Just that. Because the treatment yakhona was never good. Saphila impilo ebuhlungu kakhulu ku-integration. Because abanye bethu futhi amaZipra lawo umuntu inhliziyo kayiphakela. Because baningi abavalekayo amaZipra echiya ewonile enkambeni. Echiya ngce 2 down amazandla. Because I still remember khona umunye mfana wathi besiyamnika ukudla umZipra besiyamnika ukudla besiyamtshintsha. Instead wafika wadubula labantu. Wabechapha nje desert. So kwakuphilwa nzima.
Wayebotshiwe.
Hayi. Normally you uzonika isitshwala mbuya nguchaya. Uzontshintsha ngudubule. Nhle ngihambe. Mbuya ucatshilelwa ngokucaphukileyo ngoba zazi iziningi izinto ezazinjani ezazisenzakala. So that's what I experienced mina ku-ZNA after independence when I was integrated.
So ngakukhala bhekathi sibona ngani kuyini ongawutshintsha kwahandlwa njani uyinto integration ubona
integration was wrongly done because you cannot be integrated by your enemy. Sa-integrate i-BMAT thina British military attaché. So sasilwa lama British. How can ama British integrate? Because such stories zokuthi wona ama-Koreans ngesikhathi betraining kukuraundi bathatha ama-British athatha imota zama-Korean bazenza ama-target bazichaya. It's all a secret which is not known by Zimbabweans. But that's what happened. Ama-British athatha imota zama-Korea enyanga le bayenza ama-targets bachaya. But it was never said. Because how can you integrate Britain tina we're training in China, whenever we train in China, Romania, Zipra, Russia, Zambia and so forth, Cuba, USSR. We are integrated enemy in China. You will have no la the way I see it, because that's is integrated my British. When I'm a British, why salary. That's why when we're fighting losing Ian Douglas Smith or have Britain. Otherwise, Britain engine. If I really want to Republicans independence, because when they because Smith in your word declare UDI in 1965. Well, what should tuna Umbusu and from Britain? So Britain was responsible. This is why Ibo Futabaza was trained. Njani. That was the goal. But kwa ngenxa yokuthini njengoba kwakuwine izandla iyeminizana ama-elections ewine uMgabe. There was no other way.
I spent more than 15 years researching Gukuraundi, but each interview tells me that I know very little or I know nothing about Gukuraundi, because each person that I talk to brings a different perspective that I was not aware of, and I know many people didn't know. So it is very important that we keep researching, we keep talking to people who we get the full understanding of how the state used all its resources, all its institutions, all its military might and equipment to try and punish or eliminate or destroy the ZAPU supporters who were mainly Ndebele. And I don't think we can argue that Gukuraundi was not tribal. It was tribal, it was political, and the aim was clear: to eliminate the so-called dissidents and their supporters. And those dissidents and their supporters happened to be Ndebele. And I can argue that Gukuraundi was a tribal genocide carried out by the state. And of course, we can still argue that today, the genocide continues in many forms. Those who benefited from the genocide still want to continue to maintain their dominance and to make us, shut up, that we should not talk about it. My name is Zenzele Ndebele. Until we meet again in other programs, have a good day.